Good morning, Philippines. The Texas Filipino. Is he as good as people really think?
Good morning, everybody. It's 4:30 a.m. One of our guests today, they're going to check out very early, like around 4 a.m. So, and I know that they're going to have flight this morning very early. Their flight is around 6, in the morning, and of course they should be there early than that. Like 2 hours before the flights, or So anyway, yeah, and I call my friend, the taxi driver. I said, "No, did you already fetch them?" And so he replied with me. He said that they cancel their flight. They extend. They extend to stay it here. And I said I didn't know that. The girl was not even mentioned or messaged me that this one is going to extend. And now we have a problem because that room was booked today, and there's somebody gonna come today. And I said, oh, she didn't even tell me. They just decided themselves. Of course, we're happy that they're gonna extend, but anyway, just so glad that our one room downstairs was empty. There's no any guest there. So I think what we're gonna do later, we're just going to upgrade to the small, from small room to the big room are gonna be guests for today. My point is, so glad that I didn't open that door because my expectation was they're not there anymore. Let's have coffee first.
I haven't talked about my solar recently, but let's check this out. Right now it's maybe about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I want you to see this right here. This is for today, and for today we have output right here. 26.1 kilowatts have been put out today, and out of that 26.1, 23 of those kilowatt hours was made by the solar system. So only 3 kilowatts was the grid like during the late morning hours. So that's not bad at all. I mean, you think about that. That is a huge percentage of our daily use coming in off the solar. And I actually could have had that down to 0. That could have been all the way at 26. But what I try to do is keep power on reserve on the batteries while we have guests here. So if the grid does go down or there's any kind of problem, we can continue to run on the battery pack. But I like to leave some of that battery pack reserved while guests are here. So right now, 26 is the output, and 23 of that came from the solar. This is during the year. We output 1.8 megawatts, and 1.2 megawatts was from the solar system right here. And so that's a year total right there. And I could have offset that even more because that year total, I did not have all of the panels up at the time. So that would have reduced it down even lower. And I don't let my batteries fully charge to make the cells last longer. I don't let them go to an absolute 100%, and I don't take them all the way to the bottom either. So that too was power that we could have consumed from the batteries, but I didn't. But solar system's working great, man. We're doing really good with it. Another thing I haven't talked about recently is my diet. I'm still straightforward on the carnivore diet. Do eat occasional vegetables, some, mostly tomatoes or onions. Maybe every once in a while, like a green bean. Not like the canned green beans like in the U.S. Those long beans they grow here. maybe every once in a while. Pretty rare though. What else do I occasionally eat? Well, we make kinilaw here, which is kind of like ceviche, and so it's raw fish cooked in vinegar. Vinegar will cook, and with that we render coconut milk here, and we'll have a little bit of like green mango, not real ripe, kind of green, and it'll have some onions, some chilies, and things like that in it. And I occasionally have that. I really enjoy it. We have some up in the refrigerator right now. I eat a lot of chicken. I eat ground beef. Today at lunch, I cooked one small little ribeye steak and one hamburger patty, and I melted some real cheese over the top of it, real cheddar cheese, and I split that with Melinda. Melinda got half of a patty and half of the steak, and I took half and half. And we found that we enjoyed the hamburger patty actually better than we enjoyed the steak. I said that, she said she had the same thought on her mind. The hamburger patty, the beef that she bought up at S&R, had a really good flavor. It was a really nice beefy flavor. So we enjoyed that patty. And I grilled some tomatoes at the same time. And that's what my lunch was. Breakfast, a couple eggs and some bacon. Nothing with it. Nothing else with it. There's no breads. There's no condiments or anything. Maybe some salt and pepper. And it's all working great for me. My life is maintaining well, very, very well. It's kind of non-eventful. I don't really have like cravings and hungers for different foods and all. I still eat a lot of chicken, which is going to be, 9 times out of 10, it's from a rotisserie or grilled. I don't do the fried chicken thing or nothing. Although Melinda has bought some. When I say 9 times out of 10, it's because that 10th time, Melinda has bought some little small pieces of chicken from a local, street food vendor, and she'll have a little bag of it with small pieces by the size of chicken nuggets, and I have ate 2 or 3 of those on 2 different occasions. But when I do have those little things, it's enjoyable. And I did eat a burger, about a complete burger with the bun, about 2 weeks ago. Burger only, nothing like fries or a drink or nothing with it. Just the burger only. About 2 weeks ago. It didn't really have no effect. I enjoyed it. Where I've got my body at right now, and my hungers and my weight all under control. I can have those occasional things guilt-free. And the main thing is it's not a daily routine in my life. And you turn it into a daily thing and you start adding another thing and another thing. Now you're slipping off again. But I do have that occasional treat like that. So yeah, I don't talk a whole lot about my elimination diet, my mostly protein diet, because it seems that YouTube, they will slap me down every time. So here's what'll happen. I'll make a video, and even though I mentioned it just like today's video, what'll happen is my mid-roll ads, they get generated really fast on all my daily videos. I mean, when I post a video, it sets my mid-rolls so quick. Advertisers are just waiting for those spots. But now I said one of YouTube's naughty words. One of them that don't fit their agenda, and they will punish me for it. So now all of a sudden that video will have no mid-rolls, none that I'm sure I'm getting paid for. And now if they put some in it after the fact, probably some junk ones, maybe some video game stuff or something like that. But on my initial post in the video won't be nothing. And then the next video that I played their game and kept my mouth shut, didn't say their no words, that will continue to punish me. And then by the next video after that, they might give me 2 or 3 mid-rolls. And by the fourth video away from that video that I said the naughty words, the naughty word of my diet, well then, if I've been good and been good for numerous videos, then I'll start getting all my mid-rolls back, and they'll be back in full effect, because you know I'm out of timeout now. They're done punishing me for the moment. But as far as the diet goes, man, it's going great. It absolutely is. I don't go out on rides or out in the city with Melinda and like, oh, ooh, food. I just gotta have that food. Look at that food. Ooh, pasta. It's not. Of course, it's delicious. I'm not gonna deny it's delicious, but I can easily fight those cravings. I don't even actually have a craving for it. I know the results of what I'll get if I go down that road, and I'm happy on the road that I'm on. I'm on a good smooth road. I don't want back on the rocky, bumpy road, you know. So I encourage any of you that are, you know, trying to get your weight under control or lose weight or dealing with diabetic problems and all, man, you know, really think about your life. Think about the people that you love and how long you want to spend with them. What kind of misery do you want to put them through? And control yourself. Control yourself, man. That's the biggest advice I can get on whatever it is. Control it. Moderation is the biggest thing, but man, anything that just turns the sugars in your body, and if you're already having a problem, eliminate them. Eliminate tortillas, eliminate bread, eliminate rice and snacks and crackers and all of this stuff. And all this stuff they'll lie to you and tell you, oh, this one's okay. Oh, but this one's okay. Because they need to continue to make sales. And they're going to lie to you. They're going to deceive you, you know, for their bottom line, for their profit. They don't care about you. Only person that needs to care about you is you. They don't care about you. You are a consumer. You are a consumer, and they need you to consume. That is the consumer word. Consume. That's what they want you to do. And they're going to get you to consume whatever means they have. Certain things they put in there that makes you get cravings for it, you know, hunger for it. MSGs and things like that, man. Just tricking your brain and creating a craving. All the sugars they put in, everything, creating cravings. So you will consume. So they are sacrificing your health for their bottom line. Remember that. You take care of you. And think about the people you love. How much do you care for them? How much misery do you want them to go through watching you fall apart because you didn't have any control? That's the hard reality right there. Well, anyway, I want to share that. I don't talk about it much, but I said I'm going to talk about it today. And if I lose a little bit because they want me to shut up, well, I'll lose a little bit for you guys, okay? Now, I'm going to wait for a guest to show up here right now that's supposed to be here. Actually, a doctor, if he shows up. And is supposed to stay in our room for a few days. And we'll talk to you here after a while.
Texas Filipino, may nagkaroon na. So ang ating parade is from Hadin.
Wow!
Hi guys!
parade now. Having a parade. And this is Laika and Jilay. Say hi. Girl, say hi. Say hi to the vlog.
Representing Team Texas Filipino!
Good morning, Philippines. The Texas Filipino. Is he as good as people really think? He absolutely is. I get accused of throwing stones at people, but when I see somebody going the right way, I gotta commend them. And I don't even know if the guy likes me or not. I don't know how. We never spent any time together, but I've been a long time subscriber of the Texas Filipino back when he was back in Texas, having trouble with his tenants, and watched some of the issues he had on the farm and dealing with the bureaucracy in America. Right where he came in here and he started out there in Panay, and I didn't. There was a gap there. I didn't really watch because I was kind of interested in some other stuff at the time. And I don't forget, I'm married. I got 2 kids. I got my own issues here. So yeah. But I've always been a fan. Today he just did one on solar heating your home in the Philippines. Great stuff. Very detailed. Sometimes some of the technical stuff, people will get lost in it, but you know, we have something in common. I was a property manager for like 30, 40 years, so and he's had tenants, so some of the trials and tribulations that he went through, I can appreciate. And also from a technical aspect and understanding some of the construction and details. Being a property manager, you have to know all that stuff anyway. So yeah, he had me from the get-go. And
our little project had a very big night. A very, very big night. But it wasn't complete. It wasn't nearly close to being in the same vicinity as complete. Because I couldn't share it with you. We live in a cynical world. A cynical world. And we work in a business of tough competitors.
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello. You had me at hello.
What really is icing on the cake for me is how he stands up for his friends.
You seem to know something I don't. What's going on?